Alright guys, exciting. This video is all about tuning. If you watch the series, if you're new to this channel, we have the whole series about it, how we built this gun, all the upgrades, everything we did to it. And in this video, it's all about tuning, okay? We're gonna tune this gun and I'm gonna show you how I tune the gun, explain my tuning style. Impact M3, 30 caliber, 500 millimeter barrel, 1 to 40 twist rate, and we're tuning to 45 grain pellets. We also might be shooting later down the road the 45 grain AEA pellets. Okay, for now, just because I have a good amount of JSBs, we're gonna tune with the JSBs. I have 2 magazines ready to go. From my experience with M3s, I know I can shoot my 700 millimeter 30 caliber M3 about 885, 890 feet per second with the 700 millimeter barrel, and a second regulator is on 110 bar, and it shoots as well on 100 bar. The reason I tuned it to 110 bar, just so I have a little flexibility to increase the speed, but it can deliver that 880, 890 feet per second with 100 bar. Now, that was a 700 mil barrel. This is a 500, so this barrel is 200 millimeter shorter. And with my experience on the regulator pressure, every 10 bar compensates for 100 millimeter of barrel. So, if my M3 700 mil shoots 890 feet per second with 110 bar, then I need extra 20 bars to compensate for 200 millimeter of barrel shortage to get to that desired speed. I hope you get me. You understand, right? Every 10 bar compensates for 100 millimeter of barrel length. I have my second regulator set at 130 bar. My first regulator set at 180 bar because I want to see about 50 bar gap in between the two regulators so it can refill faster, the plenum. Macro wheel, we're gonna start from number 8. On the wheel, we're gonna put it on 8. On the micro wheel, we're gonna put it right in the middle on 3. And then the valve spring adjuster, so we're gonna screw all the way out until it stops, kind of, you know, and just I go back like an eighth of a turn. Okay, just when it stops. If you watch this video to the end, it's gonna be a very nice tip about valve spring adjuster. I'll share some at the end of each video. I share a little bit of, you know, a little helpful information, little tricks and tips about certain things of the gun. At the end of this video, we're gonna talk about this guy. I'll give you some tips on that. So watch it to the end. Okay, so the valve adjuster all the way out past line number 4. Okay, on here. Everyone's asking me, what am I shooting at? What I shoot at is, I have a cardboard box about yay big, that's about size of the magazine or catalog, paper catalog. So it's about 4 or 5 inches deep. I fill it with magazines, and it'll last probably 100, 150 pellets or slugs. That thing will take them, okay? No problem at all, okay? So that's what I'm shooting at, okay? So I'm gonna zoom you in. We're gonna plug our chrono in, and I'm using magneto speed. This guy right here. I've been using this magneto speed for many years on my centerfire rifles. This thing's probably 20 years old and it still does great. First shot, just to get an idea where we're at. Let me put my safety glasses on so I don't shoot myself in the eye. Okay, first shot, 640. Okay, that was expected. Okay, so we're gonna go to 10. We're gonna skip 1, go to 10 because I know it's gonna take a little more than 8 to get there. All right, 704, better. 11. 711. Let's go 12. 732. As long as we're going up, we're good. And remember, you have to adjust this before you cock the lever, because once it's under pressure, the hammer spring's under pressure, you don't want to be turning any of those dials. They're under pressure. You don't want to touch them. 761, 14. Let's go 14. 778. We're going in the right direction. Okay, number 15 now. 803 feet per second. All right, we're going 16 all the way up on the macro wheel. 811. Okay, now we're gonna add some more speed with the micro adjuster, because that we're maxed out on the wheel. I'm just gonna go like 4 or 5 turns at a time, because each click is about responsible for about 2 feet per second. All right. 846. 846. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Like 4 more clicks. 866. Okay, our goal is about 880, 890. Okay, let's get there. Okay, we're good. So 4 or 5 more clicks. All right. 868. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna go 4 or 5 more clicks. 883. Okay. So my tuning technique is this. I want to get to my desired target speed, and then I want to go about 20 or 30 feet per second past that. So I want to go to about 900 plus feet per second. And then once we get to there with micro and macro adjustments, then we're gonna start tuning it down, slowing the gun down with a valve spring adjuster, this guy right here. What it does is it puts some pressure on your valve, commands how fast you want that valve to close. This is how fast it opens, but then you want to tell the valve to close it faster. Why do you want to do that? Is because you want that valve to close before that pellet or slug leaves the barrel. Because what happens is if it's open for too long and your pellet already out of the barrel, probably 20 feet out, and the valve's still open, you're still dumping that air out. 2 problems. First, you're wasting your air, right? You're dumping air out that there's no use out of it, right? So you're wasting your air, you're getting less shots per bottle. And the second problem is that burst of air that pushes at the back of your pellet or a slug on the way out, it knowing to make that slug or pellet unstable. So when it gives that burst at the end, that extra push, your accuracy kind of goes down. So it's knowing to get better accuracy when you close that valve before that barrel. How do you know if it closes before it leaves the barrel? Okay, once we get to desired speed and we'll start tuning that down, your speed will start slowing down. That's telling me that we're slowly closing valves more and more, and you'll hear that gun's getting quieter. Quieter meaning that less air, the wasted air is coming out. So you're closing right at the right time, and you can tell, you can hear it by the gun. I don't even need this. I only need this speedo to get my desired speed, and then tuning with the valve, I can almost do it without the speedo, because I can hear it once it gets quieter. That's when you just hear how guns just balance right, and the sounds right, and all the sounds are becoming more pronounced and quieter, and it's more tuned. I hope you get it. Okay, so 891. Let's go a little more. Let's get to 900, okay? 889. All right, we're getting there. 900. Okay, we're shooting 900. When you get to your desired speed, you want to shoot about 3, 4, maybe 5 shots. You want all those springs and adjustments to settle, because sometimes when you just adjust them, it gives you the speed, but then once that spring after a couple of shots settles, it kind of slows down or maybe speeds up. So we want to give 4 shots and confirm that that speed stays. 885. See, it dropped a little. Let's shoot again. 886. So we want to give a little more, a couple more clicks out. 886. Maybe we passed that desired speed and we're just maxed out on our regulator. Then if we keep adjusting it and the speed's not increasing, then we're out of regulator. So 884. So now I'm gonna start backing it up because we're past that regulator. So now at this point, to get more speed, we need more regulator pressure. And I don't want to give more regulator pressure because it's a small bottle and I want this gun quieter. And 880 feet per second will do me just fine because I'm only shooting 50-60 yards. It's a small hunter for a short distance. So now I want to go back up, go back a couple clicks at a time, and I want to get to that 900 again. Okay, 887. We're going to go 2 clicks at a time. 886, 2 clicks back. 890, okay. 891, one more click back. We're finding that high point. 883, okay, we're gonna go back. 886, 2 more clicks. 895, all right, one more. 894, one more. 897, one more. 885, okay, we're gonna come back one. 883, come back again. 885, 887, coming back one more. 884, come back one more. 886, 2 back. 892, okay, this is 892, okay? Let me try a couple more shots. 884, we're playing around that number, 885, 890. 885, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start adjusting this valve. We're gonna go back. At the beginning, I'm going like a quarter turn at a time, like a quarter, okay? And you'll probably see the speed going up. 882, okay? Maybe not. Okay, let's do this. 897, okay, see? It's starting to tune the gun correctly, okay? 8 of a turn at a time, 8. 882. You want to keep going down until it starts slowing down, and you'll hear the difference in the sound. It's loud. 882. 8 of a turn. 882. If we settle on 880, I guess I'm gonna be okay. 879. We're gonna do a little bit more. 881. A little bit. I hear more. 879. Okay. Okay, a little more down. See, I can hear it. Okay, so 870 maybe. Okay, I hear the sound difference. Let's go 870, okay? I think we're gonna be still happy at 869. Let's turn it a little bit more down. I hear the sound difference. Let's set it on 870. A little more. Yeah, 881. Okay, that's fine. A little more. Just small little tiny turns. We're turning it in. Yeah, I hear the difference. A little more, just a hair, just a bit. 870. Okay, I like it. I like it. You know what? Let's do a little bit more. I hear that change of sound. Oh yeah, this is good. All right, let's shoot one more. Yes, I like that. I like that sound. I hear that valve is yes. 866. Okay, I like the sound. I know right at this point the valve closes soon enough not to burst that extra air that you don't need out, and it got quieter. I know pellets can fly very well at 860 feet per second. 860, good speed. I mean, I'm pushing him 880, but I'll tell you what, 860 is a good speed. So let's try to get to 860. Oh yeah, I hear that sound. Let's turn it back down a little more. Oh yeah, quieter. 858. But listen, after you adjust the spring, you have to shoot like 4 or 5 shots because it takes a little time for it to settle. No, we want to go back a little. Just back. Just get 860 so we have a nice even number. 869. Let's see what it does. 866. 868. 860. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, so now I'm gonna shoot 12 shots string, and I'm gonna show it on the screen, our standard deviation, extreme spread, and I wanted those guys to be in the single digits. And listen, if you're not subscribed to this channel, costs you nothing to click that button. Click that button, subscribe, put a like, put a comment in there. You like video or not? If you don't like the video, let me know. You know, I would like to improve, I would like to make it better, so costs you nothing, zero cost. Like it, subscribe it, appreciate every single one of you, all those subscribers. Love you guys. Okay, so now we're doing 12 shot string. Let me put my glasses on to confirm our tune, and I'm gonna show it to you, and we're gonna look at each one of those dial, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's tuned so you can repeat that and put it on your gun and have same experience. Okay, so now good. 857, 861, 868, 863, it's already feeling good. 867, 869, 858, 863, 8 shots. So night 855, that's a little low. 861, 871, and the last one, 865. All right, that's empty. 12 shots, average 863, exactly what I was hoping for. Extreme spread is 16. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's it's in the tens, and standard deviation 5 feet per second. I'll take that, if you take more time, if you can tweak with it more, you can probably get it to about 3 feet per second, and extreme spread to about 8, 9, or 10. But for hunting gun, 50 or 60 yards, 5 feet per second standard deviation is fine. Okay, this numbers look good. Okay, now let's talk about the settings and exactly what we ended up with here. All right, here are the settings. So our let me put our second regulator was 130 bar. The first one was 180. I have bottle out, so it's not showing anything, but it's 180 and 130 bar on the second regulator. The macro wheel is on 16 maxed out, and this is your micro wheel. I'm gonna take a caliper and I'm gonna measure the distance between this this block right here and here. And what are the numbers here? The numbers are 18.5 millimeter. Okay, so between here and there, 18.5 millimeter. Okay, and on the valve adjustment in here, I'm gonna measure the distance between the valve dial and that little lip right here. 8.82 millimeter, okay, on the valve adjustment, and 860 feet per second. Too many times I carry the gun on the field, and when I carry it, I hold it, and accidentally I bumped this dial right here, and I messed up my tune, and then I had to go home and retune and Get yourself a small little screw like this, okay? I don't know what thread it is, I just have a whole bunch of them laying around. And screw it into the one of the holes in here. You'll see threaded holes out there, okay? Nicely, you put it in, don't over tighten it. Once it stops, it kind of goes tight and then it kind of stops. Once it stops, that's it. Don't go crazy on it, you'll bend that valve rod. But once it stops, see right here now, I'm trying it and I can't move it. This thing is locked. Gonna tighten a little bit more, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. What's in the next video? Next video is scope. We are gonna review the scope. I have something special for you guys. Thank you to everyone who watched this video and liked and subscribed by now, hopefully. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Thanks.